Hey guys, Isaac back with another protein snack review. Today we got another Atkins low carb protein shake. I'm assuming this is going to be pretty good, like all other protein shakes in pretty much the history of the world. They're pretty much just got whey protein in them and nothing else really, so they're going to be good. High protein, low fat, low carbs. We'll see if this is a bit different because it is Atkins, so it might have a bit more fat in it, which it does. So on the back here we got 150 calories. You're looking at 15 grams of protein, so that's quite low for a protein shake. Possibly, normally they're at least 20 to 30 grams, so that is definitely low. You got a massive 9.2 grams of fat in it. Again, that's really high, but that's because it's part of this sort of Atkins diet, which is almost like a very early sort of keto-ish kind of diet, where you're having that high fat, moderate protein, and low carbs. And yeah, 1 gram of carbohydrates in this. With 1.4 fiber in it, which is a little bit weird, but normally when you have low carbs, they try to sort of put more carbs in there by putting it through the fiber, through like soluble fiber basically, which they try to use that to sort of sweeten it up a little bit. So yeah, basically it doesn't say whether it's soluble or not, so it could be real fiber, but it is a bit weird to have fiber in a drink. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure it says no added sugar. It's got a 5-star health rating on it, which is interesting. Yeah, it's important to know little things like that. You see like 5-star health rating, you think that's really good. And technically health it might be, the 15 fat in the 9 fat in it isn't too bad health wise, but weight loss wise, you're definitely not going to lose weight with always healthy food, if that makes sense. Like if you eat too much avocado, or macadamias or nuts and stuff, which are healthy for you, but they just have too much fat, you're going to gain weight. So there's something just to bear in mind, and little sort of triggers that you might think you're doing the right thing don't always lead you to where you want to go. So just make sure you're clear whether you want to be healthy or in this period of time you're trying to lose weight. Obviously you should be sort of fluctuating between those two. So this is smooth chocolate. Looking forward to trying it. I probably should give it a shake. I'm assuming this is going to taste pretty good. It's got a massive amount of fat in it. Should be really smooth. Yeah, it's really smooth. A little bit of a weird sort of like powdery, chalky sort of protein sort of smell about it, but really smooth. It's really sweet actually. Not really sweet, but it's quite sweet for 2 grams or 1 gram of carbohydrates in it. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really, really, really smooth. No sort of weird after flavors or anything like that. Only problem with this protein shake, the protein's quite low and the fat's extremely high for a shake. Yeah, pretty much unless you are on the Atkins diet or you are on some sort of, like something like a keto diet, you'll probably get away with drinking something like this. I wouldn't recommend drinking like this shake if you're on a normal diet where you're trying to keep your fat low. Rating for this is going to have to be flat 6, guys, just because the flavour is really good. And if you're not on a normal diet, then it's fine to drink if you're on like sort of like a high fat diet. But for most people, you're probably going to want to stick away from something like this. Alright guys, that's it for today. If you can like the video, it really helps. Any suggestions, leave them below. And yeah, we'll see you again tomorrow.